Hey up everybody, it's the Nihilistic Ghost. How the devil are we all doing? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a car dealership. Very mechanical. As ever, if you like the video after watching, please consider hitting that like button. And if you're feeling extra decadent, you may even hit that subscribe button too. Anyway, let's jump into it. So first up, we need a decent location. I'm down by the Miners Monument because it has one particular thing that not many places in the game have. Yep, that's right, cars do come in handy when you're building a car dealership. We're going to place down our first foundation here. As you can see, the white line off the floor itself transfers onto the foundation, so we can use it as some form of marker, you know, get it lined up right. We're going to place another one here, like that. We're going to work our way back 5 foundations in total, like that. Build one there, put one there. Then we're going to delete this one, and this one, and we should be left with something like that. We're then going to put down another 2 there, and these are just so we can double wall. So just find any wall you want, as long as it's not the shack wall, and double them up. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that, you see. On this back wall, we're going to put down a garage door. Again, you can use whichever one you want out of the 2 that we actually have. Great variation. Then we're going to change these to the Brotherhood of Steel set. Yep, do the same on the inside, probably get an unspecified error, but that's fine. There we go, job's a good one, and it actually worked. Oh my days. And this is what you should be left with. I know it doesn't look like much at the moment, but we're going to move on to the sign next, and then it'll start coming together once we've got that down. So this part is probably the trickiest bit of the whole entire build, but don't worry, we'll get through it together. It's going to be absolutely fine. We're going to take this foundation here and we're going to drag it so we can see its silhouette. We're then going to use that silhouette to line up this foundation. So I'm just going to do it and then let you guys copy it because I don't know angles. So yeah, that's where it should be. I'll just leave it there for a second. You got it? Absolutely fantastic. So let's plonk that down. We're then going to alter the height of it. The height of this foundation will alter the height of your sign. So I'm just going to eyeball it about there. No, maybe a little bit higher. I'd say about there. Fantastic. We're then going to put down foundations on either side of it like a cross. So we'll be left with something like that. Then we're going to go around and put walls down with the wallpaper side facing outwards. That one's not worked for some reason. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. We're then going to take half walls and do exactly the same. Like that. That one's not... Oh yeah, it has. Fantastic. And then at the top, I'm going to run brick half walls. I'm not sure if it really affects it, the material with half walls, or it's just top arches. But I know the brick ones have got magical properties, so I'm just going to play it safe and use these buggers. There we go. Job's a good one. We've now got to get a roof in underneath said brick walls. It can be a bit of a pain in the arse. They usually snap everywhere you want them to go other than the correct place. So let's just keep putting them down until eventually it goes inside. There we go. Perfect. Then we're just going to jump up here, put down a flamethrower trap, and destroy all of these brick walls. Now, I'm just going to cut away and do this because it takes days, sometimes even weeks to get rid of these. I'll be back in a second. So, 3 hours later, the flamethrower trap has done its job. The brick walls are deleted, so that means we can go around and start deleting these walls and foundations. Simply lovely. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Beautiful. When you get to this last wall, it won't let you delete the walls unless the roof piece has been replaced to one of these slopey boys here. So just bear that in mind. Delete that. Get rid of that. And that is our floating sign. We're going to leave that as is for now. We're going to build the rest of the structure and then we'll come back to that at a later date. So let's get this build looking like a build, because at the moment it looks absolutely terrible. We're going to start by putting the foundations in, and we want it 2 foundations wide by 5 foundations long. Just like that. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to put down some more foundations here. Let me just get that to snap. Beautiful. And the reason we're doing that is because we want our walls on the side to be facing this way, not that way. There we go. There we go. There we go. We can then get rid of these. And then because our walls are facing the right way, our cladding should be facing wallpaper side outwards. Absolutely fantastic. On this side, we can't do the same because we can't get a foundation down there. So we're just going to have to live with it and just put them in the normal way. So 1, 2, that's wrong, 3, and then we'll put our cladding on. But like I say, it won't be facing the same way as the other side, but it'll do the job. The front bit does require an extra step, so I'll show you how to do that now. The reason there's another step involved at the front here is because if I was to use the same method as I use there, here, the minute I put down the wall and flip it round, it leaves a horrible gap at the side there. We don't want that, do we? Nah, of course we don't. The way around this is to come inside the building, like that. Place down some stairs. Place down a floor. Place another one there like that. Find ourselves a half wall. Let's just use, we'll just use that. We've got loads of this. Destroy it with a flamethrower. Remove this floor. Remove that floor. Remove the stairs. And now when we put in our glass wall, we can put it in the correct way so there's no gap. Oh, hello, Scorch Beast. I'll deal with you in a minute. We can then hit repair on this. And as you can see, destroyed cars, but most importantly, no gap there. I'll be back in a second. Think again, you stupid fuck. Apologies for that rude interruption, guys, but yeah, I've come back, I've done the other side, repeated the same process, and we're pretty much getting there now. All we need to do is the roofs and a little bit of decoration, and of course, fix this sign up here. Right, so before we move on to the roofs, guys, there is one step that I forgot to do, and it's just in regards to the back of the building here in what's going to be our service centre. What we need to do is put up a dividing wall between the showroom and the garage area itself. So we're just going to get some double walls. It doesn't matter which you use. Like I say, as long as it's not the shack ones, you're good to go. Now, on top of these, we're going to put down some brick half walls. It is quite important that they are brick. So let's just go ahead and do that. We're then going to take our flamethrower trap and we're going to use it to burn the brick walls we've just put down. So the best way to get up here, I've found, is just stack up a load of stash boxes like this and destroy the brick half wall. Beautiful. Once we've done that, we can then take another brick half wall, place it down, and it'll double wall so we can put wallpaper on both sides of it. We can also do this for the Brotherhood of Steel side here as well. We'll just turn the cladding into brick wall, repeat the process, and that will allow us to put wallpaper on the outside and the inside. So the roofs are really easy to put down. Up until this point here, just plonk them down like you would in any other camp. When you get here though, it's going to start saying that they're either floating or intersecting with something. That something is this roof piece in here, so we need to get rid of it. Put down a flamethrower trap like that. Destroy the roof. Beautiful. And now we should just be able to put roofs down absolutely no problem whatsoever. There you go, you see. Let's just get rid of that one there. We can then repair this one. Change it to a flat roof. Delete that. And we can put a roof on top of the sign. Now, they never go down straight away in the right area, but they do eventually. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We can then get a generator. Put that inside of there. With a power connector. And that'll provide power to most, if not all, of this build. All we need to do now is put in the supporting post, and I'll show you how to do that. This is a little trick I learned off my good friend Mr. Church. Or was it Stole Your Sweet Roll? Nah, God knows. It's new content if you've never seen it before. What you want to do is place down 2 stair posts on top of each other like that. Absolutely fantastic. You then want to get yourself a rug, which is under floor decor. I like using this little bugger here. You then want to place it as close to that post as you possibly can. Highlight it all, if it'll let me. And make a blueprint out of it. Now, I've already blueprinted this, so let me show you. If I go into my blueprints, I will now have some stair posts like that. And as you can see, you can place these down anywhere that you want. How amazing is that? So once we've got our blueprint sorted, we're going to come up here. We're going to go underneath the sign, and we're just going to place it down slap bang in the middle. It'll say that it's red and it won't place, but it will, as you can see. Can then delete this top one like that. Delete the rug. And we've got our sign made. Simply lovely. Now that trick is something you can use on loads of different types of builds. And it really is super useful. So thank you, Mr. Church, Stole Your Sweet Roll, or whoever the bloody hell showed it to me. Let's crack on. Now, decor-wise, there's not that much I can show you that's unique to this build. With it being car-themed, we don't have much in the way of that. But there is a couple of things. If you have the Atomic Flea stash box, which is this, destroy it with a flamethrower. Grab yourself the new Power Armor display stands. Where the buggering hell are you? There we go. And you can slide it over the top of the Atom Flea, like that, you see? And it just looks like it's on a little lift, you know. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it does add to the build a little bit. There is also another item, which is quite car-ish, which is this, the smoke machine. Looks like a little MIG welder. I will cut away to some footage now to show you what I've done inside of here. The walls are solid on my footage, so feel free to either leave them glass or turn them into walls. But yeah, let's take a look at that now. And there it is, guys. Like I said, there's nothing groundbreaking in there. It's just basic office-style decor. Nothing difficult at all. And I'm sure you guys can even do a better job at decorating it than I can. Anyway, that's it from me. If you have any questions about the build, leave them down in the comments, and I will catch you in the next one. I hope you found this enjoyable. Have fun, everybody.